How's it going, YouTube? We are back with some more transactions, and after this, I believe I am caught up. We're going to start with the massive Mike Clevinger trade to San Diego with Greg Allen and Matt Waldron in exchange for Josh Naylor, Gabriel Arias, Austin Hedges, Joey Cantillo, and Owen Miller. So the Padres just enjoying giving me a lot of work, and they really, I think they watched my videos, because if you guys remember a couple videos ago, I said the Padres were one piece away, like one arm away from being a true contender, and then they come out on deadline day and go get Mike Clevinger. So I wasn't sure if Cleveland was going to shop Clevinger or whether they were going to shop Lindor, but they do send Clevinger over to San Diego. He's got 2 years left for arbitration, so San Diego's going to have him for a couple years, and now they might actually be a serious problem in the National League. Cleveland gets their hands on Josh Naylor, who is a pretty solid first base power kind of guy. Arias is a prospect, I believe. Austin Hedges is a major league catcher, more of a defensive catcher, not very good offense. Joey Cantillo and Owen Miller are both prospects as well. So Cleveland gets a large return. They also give up Greg Allen and Matt Waldron as little throw-in pieces to sweeten the deal for San Diego. But the true piece here is Mike Clevinger, and I think long-term, Cleveland could win this deal, but San Diego gets the better player up front, so I believe right now San Diego is the winner of this trade. Oakland gets their hands on Mike Minor and cash considerations in exchange for 2 players to be named and international draft pool bonus money. So Mike Minor has had a tough year this year. He was a pretty solid pitcher last year. I believe he finished below 3 for ERA, or maybe he was right above it. But this year his ERA is above 5, and he's not doing very well. But when he's good, he's good, and I feel like he's good more often than he's bad. His fastball's not too hard, but he's got good movement, very, very deceptive, and Oakland needs to bolster up their starting rotation, and that's exactly what they do with Mike Minor. So Toronto gets their hands on Robbie Ray and $300,000 in exchange for Travis Bergen, who is a prospect. Robbie Ray pitched pretty well for Arizona early into his career, and lately has been struggling more and more. The walks have been what have really crippled him, and his entire career. Walks and home runs have really been the problem. Gets a lot of strikeouts. He's just a little bit wild. Toronto looks like they're really trying to bolster up their starting rotation, and Robbie Ray is a perfect guy for to be a number 3 or number 4, maybe even a number 2. Toronto also gets Jonathan Villar from the Marlins, but we do not know what they sent to the Marlins in exchange just yet, so that's going to be determined. Villar is I think he's underrated. He really is an underrated player. Good contact hitter and good speed. Toronto is looking to really upgrade the roster here, and they're doing a good job. Miami gets Starling Marte, which is a little bit surprising for me. I don't know just why exactly Miami trades for a veteran right now. Veteran center fielder and Starling Marte, and they give up Julio Frias, Humberto Mejia, Caleb Smith. All 3 are pretty good pitching prospects. Caleb Smith pitched really well last season. I think he had an underrated season. So I don't know why they would give up on him so soon. I know his numbers are down, but he was a rookie last year, and now they just sent him to Arizona. And finally, Colorado gets their hands on Kevin Pillar from Boston for a player to be named later and international bonus pool money. Like I said, Boston is just trying to get rid of roster pieces right now, older guys. Kevin Pillar is more of a defensive guy, and he can hit lefties pretty well. So Colorado has to face the Dodgers a lot, and obviously one of the better lefties of all time in Clayton Kershaw. And Kevin Pillar did pretty well against Kershaw when he played for San Francisco. So it makes sense. That piece makes sense for Colorado, and Boston is obviously trying to unload. But that's going to do it for this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe, comment anything you want to see done in the future, and I'll see you guys next time.